hello, hello. Uh, this is take two. Something came and I'm going to share this one out now and see how this is actually a test, really. And I will share this with Eric Garcia. Let's see if it. Hello, hello, hello. Let me share this out. Community tab here. Let me see if I can get this chat to run. Issue here. Let me see here. Okay, that ought to work better. Let's see if we can get this started. Okay, we got that figured out. Okay, I learned how to share off on IG and everything. Sorry about that. I shared out on IG, and then something came up, so I had to end the live. So, and it was like a tech issue, so I'm just working things out, and I gotta make sure that the chat is on. Hello, good morning. I hope sharing out on IG helped out a bit and whatnot. And I figured out wanted to share out on IG, but every time I share out on IG, it boots me out. But that is okay. I wanted to go live and just say hi to everybody and to work out on sharing out on IG, to test out the mic and everything out. And how was everybody's weekend today? Yeah, I just did a small little one today. Today is really, really cold. Um, and whatnot. It's supposed to be like the coldest day this week. Just let me get a little bit more comfortable here. Little bit of a silent stream. Who came in? Yeah, take two. Hi, two of vets. How are you? Yeah, I had a tech issue. Yeah, I had a tech issue. Yeah, cause something came up too. Okay. Yeah, I had a tech issue in the last one, so I had to end it. I did not know how to fix it, so I just ended it and started all over. Hi, listen well. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. We had major snow meltage right now. Not that much to see, but today is supposed to be the coldest day of the year, of the week actually. When I got up, it was 31 degrees. Now it's 30, but just in the last half hour or so, it got really, really windy. But I bet you it feels like it's zero. Yeah, I decided to. The first live was kind of like a technical live, and I wanted to do just one live. But when I went to share out on IG, you, when you're on live, you go out on IG, and when I shared it out to two people, it stops the stream. In other words, it disconnected, and I did everything right to come back and restart up the live, but it kept on disconnecting a lot more than what it should have. So instead of disconnecting twice, it went off a third additional time. So I figured my battery is still high enough yet that I can come on and do a second live, and it seemed to work out better this time. It only disconnected twice, and before people came in, I got to practice with the mute button. So I got to work on that. I shot some videos today, and the small little live I just did will be the small video. I mean, for the second video of the day, but it'll be a live. Oh, you got your refill. Welcome back to Elvet. How are you today? So, did you get the share out? Because I shared it out on IG first, and then I put it out on my community tab. I know my dog channel is live, but I can rewatch that back later on in the day. My dad went out and got gas. Gas is, he got it at a Speedway at 264, but he went to past another gas station, and it was 273 a gallon. So probably by the end of the day, the gas prices will go up. Let's see what two old vets has to say. Yeah, so are we, but we're glad because we had major snow melt yesterday. So much that it got foggy, and you got to see it basically melted. What it did was basically evaporate. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and speaking of Trump, oh my gosh, I should have shared that link with you from Right Side Broadcasting. He was speaking at CPAC yesterday, and he was like an hour or so late. But oh my gosh, when he came out, the crowd went just bat poop. Yeah. Oh, that was a heck of a speech. Yeah. Yeah. Things were probably ending up going sky high. Probably even, yeah, more so. Like pre Trump and Bush, and I wish the gas prices would go down to the Reagan days. Yeah, I think yeah, I think it's probably will gonna be right around $4 a gallon here, because it was getting close. Yeah, it was getting really really close, and I bet you on the east and the west coast. It's practically um, there already with the gas prices. But so far, I think it's going to reach $3. Hey, East Dad, how are you today? Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I know people pop in and they pop out, and yes, I got my news notification. Gas for a boat generally in between. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be getting. Yeah, 'cause it's one gas station that's not that far away from us is already $2 and 73 cents, but right now it's at 2.64. Oh wow! And it all goes if you use regular or unleaded gas, unless gas for boats or take like a special different type of gas. So far, this has been running good. So yeah, the first live link that I sent was a test one, and this one, when I shared it out on IG again, it it went smooth. So that way, I know for a fact I can use IG, and I know how to go in and turn off the mic and turn it back on. So, and that ran pretty much nice and smooth. And yes, I did see your community tab. How many people are in the chat? Because my chat just went down to zero. And I was wondering, how can you share a still picture on your community tab? I don't think, no, I can't do it because I tried doing that before. Now the one is back. Oh yeah, I bet you they can. It's cheap. Yeah, it's cheaper to make, so they charge a little bit more. Hi, Madman Serpents. How are you today? Everybody is doing the peekaboo and peeking out. Yeah, we're not doing too much today. Okay, I'm gonna check into that because I've noticed a lot of people are doing that. I'm doing well, Madman Serpents. Yeah, we're just chilling because we Dad and I we cleaned the bathroom, we washed dishes to make the breakfast dishes. Saturday we did the dishes. Sunday we just read the paper. Yeah, I will look into that. That'll give me something else to do today. Hey, Kenneth, the famous and Kentucky fam. How are you? And then today I recorded some videos. Okay, yes, I will definitely be checking that out. Hmm. It's, yeah, I'm doing fantastic too. Oh, somebody sent me two IG messages. Okay, gee, I wonder who that could be. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic too. So, like I said, I made a snow melting video, which I just printed, and then the small little tech live, which we'll have to do for the video later on in the day. Then I made, I guess, how many strawberries that are in a are in the container. Then I did a 35th anniversary video of Pretty in Pink, and then I shot my breakfast video with the Dunkaroos. and I have room to shoot one more, but I don't need to shoot anymore because of the technical live will be my video that I was going to print off later on today. So that means, and it's usually a slow as heck Monday. So anyway, yeah, I was watching one of my dog channels, Crystal the Animal Lover, and she lost her pug dog, Buster, yesterday or Saturday. Yeah, yesterday, and whatnot, and that was sad. So, my dad and I are doing good. We're just gonna be chilling, and I think Thursday or Friday it's gonna be hitting the 50s, which is not too bad. Yes, I love that. That was a good yeah, for your community tab. I think so too. I think that is a great image. It really is. Oh, nice. Yeah, cuz I did see your community tab, and I was going to put it in the comment, and I figured if I had time to go live and you came in here that I would ask you about it. That'll give me something to do because for the last 2 weeks, Monday has been very, very slow. So I'll look into that. So at least I got some videos that I can print out this week. So that's good. Yeah, we're just chilling. And I guess last week or 2 weeks ago, on southbound US 131, they had to close down both north and southbound lanes because there were chips and chunks falling from underneath the 54th Street bridge. But it's still structurally sound, so they'll probably have to end up fixing it anyway. Going to push the premiere on tab. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it did a little bit. Yeah, so that's going to be Wednesday then. Okay. Well, wasn't that a nice little treat? Squirrel in the tree. You never know when you go live what you're gonna get. So I didn't expect the squirrel in the tree, but we. Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're so happy about that thumbnail. You should be. By the way, that's a nice looking fridge. That's the color of our fridge. Before that, we had a also a white one, but before that, oh my gosh, we had a dirty brown fridge. But yeah, speaking of fridge, Tony Damien's fridge is doing good, and everything. Oh, there he is again. Nope, there he is. Peekaboo. Yeah, he's in the tree there, in between like the tree right there. Yeah, he just jumped. You can see like the tip of the tail. Well, isn't that special? You got to see a squirrel, and you get to talk to me. You get to see this mug. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 'cause it's supposed to be, I think Thursday or Friday, at least 50, and then probably towards next week 51, 52 degrees. There he is. Hey, Eric, how are you? Oh, there's the squirrel in the tree. So you got to see a squirrel in the tree. So did you get my IG post? So did you? Yeah, there was two squirrels in the tree, and they were running around it, and I was hoping to get it on camera, but I didn't. Did you get? Oh, good, you did. Okay, because that's because I tried sharing it out on the live that I just did, and I ran into a technical issue. It kept on disconnecting, so I figured like, well, since my battery is high enough, I might as well just start over and just do a kind of like smaller one, and the battery is at 78%, so I can at least get an hour in. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh my gosh. Speaking of chilling out, oh my gosh, I was on Rap on Point, and he was playing Little Nightmares 2, and that was hysterical. Yes, yeah, I'm just chilling too. I got to see did you see Hazel's thing on Instagram this morning, that Barbie, and oh my gosh, I almost sent her the Aqua Barbie girl video, but I didn't because I was just too busy at the time, but I did comment on it, and I did talk to her about it. She's doing good. So, what's in the day in the life of Eric Garcia? Oh man, I should have had it on live. Whole bunch of blackbirds decided to take off, and there goes the squirrel. Yeah, it's a squirrel. You might as well say it's a squirrel and blackbird city. It's very windy here today. But the other day, I did see a blue jay and a cardinal, and over the weekend, I got to see a robin. I think it was, yeah, Friday morning, I got to see a robin. So, anyway, I don't know if Carolina Hillbilly is going live today. He went live on Saturday, but he didn't do his normal hours, so he only did it for like 55 minutes or so. Oh, she did. Yeah, I had to comment. I had to comment because it looked like the Barbie looked like Crystal Carrington from the TV show Dynasty, and I just had to comment on that. Really, I really did. So you did get it on IG. So I did. I put it both on IG and my community tab. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's more important. Welcome back. I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody that comes into my life. No, I by the speaking of which, holy crap. What is this? The birds? What the hell? Seriously. I have never seen so many black. What the? You have got to be kidding. See if I can get this live. And I did. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, there was like 10 to 15 blackbirds. I have never seen. What? You guys are on crack. Seriously. I have never seen so many blackbirds. Yeah, those are blackbirds. Those little spots there, those are blackbirds. Oh my gosh, I've never seen so many blackbirds in my life. I know, it's like I have never seen them flock to like so many. The last time I seen birds flock that bad, I was watching the movie The Birds. No, the last movie that I saw on TV was during the robbed election coverage. Bite my tongue, bite it. And that was Beavis and Butthead Do America. 'Cause I got some movies that I haven't even watched yet. And speaking of watch, The Walking Dead started back up again. So I'll probably have to wait a few days because my gut's telling me the last 12 episodes are going to be needing to be explained. And watching The Talking Dead, even though that you know what's going to happen, about watching Talking Dead first, it helps explain what's going on. And I have done that. And then I like to fast forward the boring stories to get to the major stories a heck of a lot faster. And I want to see who died because, oh, man. And the final ones are going to be next year. And then the series is done, kaput. But looking back, and I will say this, the worst villains ever was the governor, of course. The guy um, who got hanged that was there for like the longest time. Negan, who turned out to be a butthole in the beginning, turned out to be a great guy. So excluding Negan, it would have to be the governor, then that one guy that got hanged by something Butler, I can't remember her first name, character, and then Alpha. Oh my, played by the lovely Samantha Morton. Oh my gosh. So I think in my way, I know you don't watch it, but I have a gut feeling that three people are going to die. And that would be Xavier, the character that had the tiger. Um, don't ooh, that messed me up. Um, and then Eugene, and I still think Negan's going to go because it's the last 12 episodes, no holds barred. So I'm going to be watching that this weekend. But as far as movies go, I just have to have the time to watch them. I have the book club. I have bobbleheads. Halloween, not Halloween Kills, but the new one. Um, 31 by Rob Zombie, not for the faint of heart. If you're not used to watching those type of films, and I was practically raised on those films, and it's no holds barred. But which was what I prefer. But I'll probably will have more time to watch. But other than that, I'll probably watch a lot more movies this summer. Yes, I have seen the original Jeepers Creepers. I saw that. I just did not see part two of that yet. The ones that I probably will be hesitant on watching um, is Eli Roth, Hostel 1 and 2. I don't think I can handle those two. And then when I say I can admit watching Saws. I've seen them all. The last one, Jigsaw, I did not see in the theater. But let's just say, if you're not used to it, don't bother watching the director's cut. Because when I watch The Walking Dead, and I say to my dad, okay, I'm going to be watching The Walking Dead. Let me know when you pass, and I'll pause it. And I have to pause it because if I don't, my dad sees it and wants to throw up. So at least I'm courteous. But he didn't grow up on horror films like I did. I get that from my grandfather, my dad's dad. He got me into that, and yeah, and it was a different time in the '70s. It was. I remember seeing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when it came out in '74, and I was under 5 years old. Yeah, Eric, it was a different time. Very different time, and then that was my first Blood and Gutter one, and they're remaking another Texas Chainsaw, and at some point they're gonna have to say, "Hey, don't do it," because the lady who played Sally Harvesty, she recently died last year, and or the year before, and the guy who played the original Leatherface, he passed away, and and you might as well say, with the exception of that creepy guy who sliced up oh, what's his name? I can't think of the character's name, but he's the only one that's still alive yet. All the rest of the and some of the people that have worked around in there, but that, like I said, it's actually a real place in Texas, Franklin, where he sliced up Franklin in the original film. But that place is a real bread and breakfast. I've seen all the leather faces that have come out, with the exception of the new one. Halloween, with the exception of the new one. Um, all of that. I did a list in 1984, and it was exactly at 3,500. 1974 to 2021. That's a crap load. too too many to count, and that's not including international horror. International horror is completely different than Americanized crust. If you want to know, if you thought that our horror is no holds barred in your face, watch European horror. Yeah, it'll make our horror films look like Sesame Street. No joke. I've watched a couple of Italian horror films. I forget their titles. This is way before I even got into YouTube. This was when, oh my gosh, in my late 20s, I got to see some and go like, ooh, whoa, go like, right. Yeah. But I like horror films. I like war films. I'll tell you some things about myself. War films, I would have to say, and there's so many that stick out, even though that I hated the ending and I loved the acting in it. I would have to say one of my favorites. I would have to pick three in no particular order. No, I have to pick four. I would have to pick Apocalypse Now, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, and The Deer Hunter. I would have to say those are my favorite war films. And if you're going to go back even further, I would have to go. Oh gosh, it's I think, yeah. I'm trying to think of the name. Tora Tora Tora. is another good one. And speaking of John Wayne, we're talking war films. She wore a yellow ribbon. Let's talk about John Wayne for a second. And I've seen his birthplace. I forget where it was. This was in the 80s. But there were on Google. I was and it's since been taken down. I was looking at Google, and they were talking about, since all the Star Wars, they're going to do some more Star Wars. But as far as the George Lucas ones and stuff, and the people that worked on them, they released a secret that nobody knew, and it was the head sound effects editors that created the voices, and everybody thinks that The Shootist was John Wayne's last film. One of the sound mixers and voice creators for the voice said that there's like certain amount of things that you can know about like an actor, and they give like a certain amount of years before this can be released, and they would ask uh, Patrick Wayne. Patrick Wayne is still alive, and they would ask all the kids, okay, it's been a certain amount of years after your dad's death. Can we release this info? And they said yes. So it was put out on YouTube. They took some old footage of his voice in a film that they didn't say what film though. That they wanted kept secret. But and it was some stock footage, and they used it, and they showed the picture of the creature. It was the creature that said that it was released information to the stormtroopers. They showed a picture of the creature that it was John Wayne's voice, and they used some stock footage from of a film that was some scenes that were cut from the film, and they took that and they synthesized it, and it was actually John Wayne's voice. So, a Star Wars A New Hope, which was released, he passed away in 79. It was used in 1978. So, you might as well say John Wayne's last film was in a Star Wars film. And when I read that, I'm going like, just Google, I think Google John Wayne Star Wars A New Hope. And he actually did the voice of Star Wars. And there's a lot of Star Wars secrets that in one of the Star Wars films, they released it after it was done. They waited a while. But Prince Harry and Prince William were actually in a Star Wars film. I think it was one of the current ones. And it's amazing on what they can do with CGI. Because when I seen Rogue One, I was going like, you would actually have to watch Rogue One, then the rest of it, but you would have to, you know what particular order. But when I seen Rogue One and I saw Peter Cushing, I'm going like, holy crap, you're dead. Because he died in 94, and they got some guy that looked like Peter Cushing, and they put his face over the actor, and I'm going like, holy crap. I'm going like, hello, Peter. You know, I grew up with European horror, and that. I was going like, oh my God. Because they were part of like family to me because I was a little. 71, 74. You can figure it out for yourself. But it was so nice because I called them like Uncle Peter, Uncle Boris, Uncle Vincent, Uncle Christopher, you know, because they were like part of the family because I watched them all the time. And it was so nice to see Peter Cushing again, even though that it was CGI'd. Yeah, Yeah, doing that. What they used. Yeah, I know it's not the same, but they just took stock footage that was left over, thrown away, and they used the voice, but they kind of like muffled it kind of bit. But they still count it that way. When Peter Cushing died in '94, they actually found one of his friends and talked to him, just get like a feeling of how he would portray it and everything, because Peter Cushing, he had like a look to him. You don't know whether to trust him or to run like hell. Get his mannerisms down. How did he play it? And they had like an actor that looked like him, and did the thing. And for Darth Vader, David Prowse, he played Darth Vader, but they replaced his voice with James Earl Jones. And David Prowse, he passed away a few months ago. He passed away last year. And the same with Boba Fett, the guy who played Boba Fett. He died within weeks of David Prowse. And yeah, but they say a voice can be a character's last part of a film nowadays. But I agree with you on it. A voice they can be credited as that being his last film. I'm just going by what Google said about that. Hey, Orinox the Journey man. How are you today? We're just talking about weather or anything that anybody would like to talk about. It's amazing on what you can find. It's amazing. Oh man! Speaking of amazing work, let's talk about John Wayne again. Uh, Wayne has done amazing work, and I would have to pick for the movies, in my opinion. I mean, he's made so many. I would have to pick three in no particular order: McClintock, The Quiet Man, and oh god, there's so many. Oh man, I would have to say, you may not agree with me with the last one, True Grit. Yep, yep. You may not agree with me on that, but those are the films that stuck out. Yeah, and yes, I have watched The Shootist, but I had to kind of like, I seen his later stuff first, but like I said, I was too young to watch his other films until I got a little bit older, and everything. I'll be the big 5-0 this year, so yeah, it's like everything. I had to watch the later stuff of everything, and then I got older enough. I had to do it in reverse. The first part I had to do with that was All in the Family. Watch the later stuff first, and then go back and watch the younger stuff. But either way, you know. So, what is two old vets and everybody doing today? Yeah, oh yeah, major temperature drop. It is now 29 degrees at 11:07, which is not too bad. Excuse me. That's the film I was trying to think of. Yes, those two other films. I would have to agree with The Longest Day and Rio Bravo. Yep, Yep, I would have to agree with. I agree with you. Rio Bravo. Yep. Dean Martin, Ricky Nelson. Yep. Yeah, Ricky Nelson died in a plane crash in New Year's Eve '85. I remember that well. I was at my mom's friend's house and we were having like this was in the '80s, and we found out the news the following day. But yep, I would have to the longest day. Yep, 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 yep. But the film that I think that should have gotten a lot more acclaim, and he must have studied it. Really, I'm talking about Spielberg. That he must have had to study because it was amazing how technical he got with it, shot for shot for shot, and it was so. Could you imagine that film being in 3D? Holy! But uh, and that is Saving Private Ryan. That should have gotten a lot more acclaim than what it did. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna jump off because it's kind of like controversial. Another film. Oh, if you have to watch, you have to be in the right mood, in the right state of mind to watch. I grew up with Spielberg and Lucas, George Lucas. You have to be in the right mood and the right frame of mind to watch. Schindler's List. And then now, if you know what that is about, it's about I am half German. Enough said. You can look it up for yourself. Yes, um, World War II is still a controversial subject. Oh wow! Oh wow! That's cool because we did see his John Wayne's birthplace. Like I said, this was in the '80s, and it was tiny. It was way out west, and it was nice. The only place, and of course, you have to pay to get into this park. We didn't get that far, and we was gonna go to Little Alien, which is kind of like a little bit near Area 51. Oh wow! Oh wow! Another, and you have to have special permission to film there. Is Monument Valley. We never got to uh, go there. We was my dad and I when we had the rental car. We almost went to Death Valley, but we we felt it on our first night to Vegas. Go like nope. So we was gonna go to a Little Alien, which is in Rachel, but we never made it. But when we went to Oatman, Arizona, it was on the old Route 66, and I'm going like, okay, yeah, but we never made it to Utah. We almost did. We went past the. You go down to the old downtown Las Vegas, and you drove past an Air Force base and you kept right on going, that would have been Utah. And I mentioned that before because I remember me saying that. But I know that John Wayne's kids are still alive. I don't know what they're doing now, but that's the best that I know. Maureen O'Hara, she's she's passed on, passed away now. She died 3 or 4 years ago. She passed away. So, yep. And the last living Munchkin. He passed away last year, so from the Wizard of Oz. But yeah, I love John Wayne too. But the character that, and they made a lot of films together. But you have to admit, the best comedic actor alongside John Wayne that I felt would be Walter Brennan. Like I don't know why McClintock was just so great, and they made Maureen O'Hara and John Wayne. You have to admit they worked well together. I mean, any movie that you put Maureen O'Hara in and John Wayne was just great. This I should have retitled this better. I should have retitled this live stream for the guys because we're basically talking about guy stuff. And I love talking about guy stuff because I don't think people know this about me, and I think I said this. I'm an only child, and I know a lot of things on women's views, but I'm more curious about men's views about health and movies and stuff like that. But yep, I should have retitled the live a lot different for the guys. Yep, that's how I should have. Yeah, battery's at 43%, so I know I can get an hour in on this one. So yeah, I am so glad. Let's see, since you brought it up, and you're the only one here, I can say it under. I'm going to use a derogatory word, but I'm going to bite my tongue again. Under this administration, let's see how the military goes. There, I said it. There, I said it. Yeah, I did. I went there. Uh, yeah, things are not looking good for administration. I have to bite my tongue. Sounds like he's coming down with dementia a little bit because I got downhill. Yeah, speaking of downhill, I have these Next News Network. I found this YouTube channel the other day, about a few weeks ago, and you go into that. Sky News is now picked up on it from Australia. Yeah, I'm just trying to read what you wrote. Yep. Yep. Speaking of that, yeah, speaking of that subject, um, check in. I have to reword this carefully, so I will say this. Speaking of downhill, go into, yeah, exactly. Speaking of that too, go to the YouTube channel, the Next News Network. Write it down because they're getting stuff that the other networks are not covering, and you would be amazed on what you would find out. And everything is happening. Oh, really? So you know exact. Yes, yes. I have a Riz Flex from you. Yes, the Next News Network. Yes, a Riz Flex. Yeah, but you would go into that and you would be amazed on what you'll find out. And it's all happened within 1 week of last week because when went to Pfizer company, we had in Portage, Michigan, which is about a few miles to us in Portage, Michigan. They have like a Pfizer plant, and he went to the Pfizer plant, and the next news network showed that footage, and then he would make some like other little speeches and whatnot. And the guy, exactly my point. But I know there's nothing that we could do about it, but at least we can watch and know what's going on at least because there's like so much stuff to like keep up with. But when we do have the time, at least that we know what's going on. But the OMG, it is snowing and the sun is out. Well, anyway, the guy, the announcer of that reporter, he used to work in nursing homes, so he knows what to look up and to watch for. Just go back a few videos and then you'll know what I'm talking about. Because, like I said, it's controversial, but they say that it started just over halfway through of him campaigning. They say it may be early A word, Alzheimer's or dementia. Because they showed, I don't know who took the picture, but it showed um, idiot playing video games when he should be calling and talking to. Yeah, go into go and watch the last few videos involving that subject, and somebody took a picture and gave it to the that news network, and it shows picture of Biden playing video games. You would be amazed on what they catch. They even got stuff from C-SPAN, and the world is watching because I've been watching a lot of those clips. You would be amazed. To be honest with you, I don't care if there's lurkers. With the rate that he's going, and with that, of course, that U.S. strike didn't help much in near Iraq and Iran. That did not help matters. But anyway, there I said it. I would say if this continues, just to be kind, I would say the 25th amendment, and I'm saying it that way, but you know what I'm talking about, may be in place, and maybe probably by the end of the year, uh, Harris will be the new president and Pelosi will be vice. Two old vets, it's that bad. And there's supposed to be a State of the Onion coming up. Oh yeah, check out that channel too. The United Spot. They have funny political satire, but there's small little grains of truth in those videos, and they are hilarious. When I sent you the A Word song, that was United Spot, but I've been watching a lot of Next News Network and even on national TV when I can stomach it. Yeah, because when I saw him at Pfizer, just and it shows him just walking around like, what is this? What's going on here? And then when he did a speech, exactly, I agree. I don't think anything is going to get past the Senate. Yeah, I heard it was kind of passed, but I didn't know officially that it did get passed. Looks like it's you and me, kid, in here, but that's okay. Sometimes having one person in the chat is good. In fact, this is one of my favorite streams because we get to talk about man stuff, and that's good. But yeah, and then he did a 9 minute speech last week, and then he completely ran, and it was caught on camera. He was kind of like looking at the mask, like, "What is this? How you put it on?" And it took him well over 10 seconds just to put it on his face. Just go back in there and yeah, you'll understand why I said what I said. But the next news network is fabulous, and yeah, yeah, you did tell me about it. No, I also they are trying to. I did hear something about a $15 um hike in that. Yeah, I say a lot of things won't pass, but I guess they got all the Senate races are coming up in 2022, which is not too bad, not too bad at all. So I am glad that you got it. Was it better to share it out on IG or the community tab? Because I know Eric didn't stay along around too long, which is that which that's okay. Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, I heard that too. I'm just trying to see if I can get this un. Yeah, I'm freezing up again. Let me see if I can unfreeze it and freeze it back. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a few seconds and then I'm gonna put the thing back on. Okay, let's see if that works. Are we back? Okay, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Can you? Am I still froze or anything? Yeah, I'm going to run you tonight as well, but I'm going to do the fun run this afternoon. Yeah, I don't think a lot of things are going to get passed. Not at all. Because I did manage to watch. They carried it on CNN yesterday. On CNN. Screw CNN. C-SPAN yesterday. Yeah, yeah, it is a lot. Yeah, it is an awful lot. Yeah, yeah. And we are back. I don't know what happened, but I am back. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my thought. I say give it like another dollar or two and just call it. Speaking of which, I am Carrot Knopf, your host, and I will see everybody next time. Bye bye, and everybody have a great day.